Are you listening?
The Running Wrestling Podcast. End your week the right way fast. Step into the ring with us, no DQ, just trust. The Running Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and it's a Friday night. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. I am joined once again. He's back. We finally returned home. The man, the myth, the legend, my brother, my partner, my friend, Sped Rock. I haven't done this in a few weeks, so let's see if I can do it. What's going on?
I haven't done this in a couple weeks, and I felt like that Homeward Bound movie, where I got detoured a few times. On that dog, the chase dog, the one that runs off the boxer. He's like, I found something cool. That's me. All right, so. Yeah,
you get distracted a lot, so I could see that happening.
But that's Hammy from Over the Hedge. I like the cookie. That squirrel. Yeah, that's me. Yes.
And unfortunately, we don't have any EC tonight. He had some work he had to take care of. So in his place, you guys see him here every week, normally in video form, here live and in person. The Wrestling Encyclopedia himself. Mr. Wrestling watches more matches than anybody else on the planet. The mayor of Canada, Stampede. What's going on, Stampede?
Glad to be here, guys. I think the only guy that would give me a run for my money with the match would be everybody's favorite Dave, Mr. Meltzer.
Oh man,
that's not true. You're our favorite Dave.
That's my actual
name.
Thank
you, Lady Alpha. Thank you.
I know. That's why I said that. You're our favorite, Dave. Nobody really knows that except us. Well,
not many people.
I just let it out. I just kayfabed your name. You're welcome.
God bless it.
But it is a huge show. There's a lot coming up this weekend. You will see a lot of upcoming attractions during Stampede's World of Wrestling, which is going to be weird to have you on video and on screen all at the same time. I feel like I'm going to be in the Twilight Zone for a second, but we'll deal with that when it gets here.
It's like you being on territory in this last week at the same time. The last 2 weeks, you're on territory and freaking to run it. Do it. What was it? Rick Rude. Yeah.
Like, I'm counter booking myself.
Oh, God.
Before we get into our predictions and some of the wrestling for this week, we will say hello to some of the people in the audience that we love. First off, Zach, National Road Trip Day.
I am too broke
you get a chance
for
to take hopefully you get a chance to take a road trip sometime soon. I know I'm going to try here very soon to take a road trip. Don't know where yet. We'll figure all that out.
A road trip to Walmart, which is an hour and 5 minutes away tomorrow after Point Taken. All right. And then I'm taking a road trip back to my mountain.
We have Lady Alpha herself, who has supported us from day one, making sure to tell everybody to hit that like and subscribe, no matter whether you're watching on Twitch at SB3DROCK, you're watching on X on @BigMike on @_20. One more time, @_BigMike27. She's moving. They've got a lot of other stuff going on.
I was like,
Autumn is about to move like across the country. She's got a new job. So.
Like I was like, hold on here. Like I haven't seen her on X in forever. I was like,
they're taking a break for a while. They'll be back.
I feel it.
So yeah. But
yes, that does count. Taking a road trip, you're on the road taking the trip to work, that counts. As long as it's 30 minutes more from your house as a trip.
We were also joined by Extreme Chick behind the scenes. Thank you very much, Extreme Chick. Let's see. Coda always in, which I'm never saying at the beginning of your name. Appreciate that. Always good to have you in there, Coda. And of course, we can't do a behind the scenes without TC. As soon as I find one of his comments, there it is. And this is Big Mike and Sped. Reunited, and it feels so good. After a few weeks apart, you holding it down over on Twitch on the territory, covering OVW the past few weeks. Fire show. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you check out any replays that are on the Twitch channel. There's a lot of changes coming up for both the run-in and for Spedrock Productions. So
you guys had 6 clips yesterday, and 3 of them had me crying. All right, Mob was clueless on a few of the matches, and you're like, you don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh my God, I love these two. These two are really just calling each other out live on stream. This is great. Yeah. Oh man.
But let's get into it. We are going to predict both Saturday night's main event, which has 5 matches, and AEW's All or Nothing, which has 9. We'll also talk a little NXT in the middle there, just to make sure we
Double.
cover them as
Did you
well.
say- Did you say all or nothing?
Did I? I thought I said double or nothing.
I think you said all or nothing. I wish I could replay it.
We're going to pretend I said double or nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend that. Yeah, I missed this show. God, I missed this show.
So here's how Saturday night's main event's going to work. If you've watched the show before, we don't normally pick Saturday night main event because normally it's a house show. This one I actually think maybe a little better, just because I think there's a little bit of unpredictability to a few of the matches. It is going to be EC and myself going for that vacant WWE crown there. We are going to have Stampede and Sped actually have a number 1 contenders match. So they will also pick as well. The winner will face whoever wins between EC and myself next week at Clash in Italy. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's
You got
get
your
it
notebook?
on.
Yep.
First up, we have the 6-woman tag team match. The Frenemies, which are Charlotte, Alexa, and Rhea up against the baddies, Jade, Meechin, and B-Fab. Stampede, you're the guest of honor, man. I'll let you go first. Who you got and why?
I got B-Fab, Jade Cargill, and Meechin winning this because they need to build up some sort of credibility because the majority of them have none. Alexa, Charlotte, or Rhea, any one of them can take a loss and it's not going to hurt them. And this will likely set up another Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley match. So the baddies win.
Yeah.
All right. EC agrees with you. Team Jade or the baddies get the win. He has sent me his picks beforehand because he couldn't be here. He does go with Team Jade or the baddies. Sped, who you got?
I'm going with B-Fab and the baddies. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. I agree with the Stampede on this. I can't get points, so I can agree with him. All right.
You'll lose points tomorrow.
What are you talking about? I'm the host. I don't ever lose points. I'm neutral.
Well, you'll lose points that you can give to other people.
Okay, fair enough. That means Mob starts.
Just give them to me. I won't be on the show, but he can give them to me.
We gotta find 4. Do you want to be one?
Unfortunately, I've got stuff I got to do tomorrow.
It's all good.
I am also going to go with the baddies. I 100% agree with Stampede. I think it's going to set up another Jade and Rhea match. I think somehow there will be a miscommunication between Rhea and Charlotte just because they've been sowing those seeds a little bit. That way, if you want to have a future match between Charlotte and Rhea again, you can. But I think Jade ultimately pins Rhea to set up a title shot. I don't think it'll be at Clash. I think that's probably a little too soon. But down the road. Next up, we've got the tag team title match, the Vision versus the Street Profits. I'll go first on this one, and I think it's the Profits, man. I think this will be one of the things that's different about this Saturday night's main event. You normally don't see a ton of title changes on them. That's why I say they're kind of like house shows a lot of times. But I think the Profits coming back, doing all this, I think we actually see a change with the Profits going over the Vision. Yeah. Sped, what you got?
All right, look, I know we were going to talk about this potentially at some point, but if they're going to boost that tag team and focus on that tag team division, then this makeshift tag team is boo-boo on a stick, all right? However, all right, I'm just not a fan of Logan Paul and Theory being together.
Yes, Lady Alpha.
I think Theory should be by himself. Theory would be better by himself without Logan Paul. But yeah, now I'm going with the Profits. I know I want the Profits, but something tells me WWE doesn't really give a damn, and they're blowing smoke up our ass about the tag team division, especially if they're going to bring back Enzo Amore and Big Cass and do the whole Swaff bullshit again. All right? No, everyone knows how to spell soft. It's S-O-F-T. Okay? Thank you.
All right. EC is going with the Vision. He thinks that Theory and Logan Paul retain. Stampede, you got why?
EC knows ball, man. Because the Vision are taking this. They have yet to defend these titles, not surprisingly. So this will be their
kind of like Sped in his AEW.
Hey, time out. I did it twice already. All right, 2 times. Not my fault. All right, that's not me. That's AEW.
Can't lose the crown if you don't defend it.
Hey, you can't lose. Yeah, exactly.
Just saying. the Vision will take this. I don't think they do the title switch right now. Plus, they've been teasing a little friction between Montez and
They've been
Dawkins.
doing that for years. They've
Yeah,
been
well,
teasing.
that's what they do. I mean, eventually they get around to these breakups.
Yeah, they'll get to it in like after WrestleMania next year in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
The night after on Monday Night Raw. That's when they're gonna break up.
Yeah,
They
but this is
twist
good.
it.
I mean, it ties right into their, let's build up our tag team division by teasing breaking up one of your few tag teams that you have. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing either.
I have no idea what they're doing.
That's why I'm hoping the Profits win. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll fix anything, but I'm still picking the Vision.
It would. That's a real tag team. Like look at Logan Paul's crazy ass face.
Yeah, the problem is with those you don't have a whole lot of tag teams to go against them.
Yeah, and then the Street Profits could go on and face
Air.
It's exactly.
Air. All right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. They can come to Pennsylvania and fight the Susquehanna River. Who knows? Yeah.
I mean,
they go to
you
Alabama.
can always bring the
Dust.
Creeds back or whatever their AAA name is.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look utterly ridiculous.
Yeah. My match looks
pull the
so
War
much.
Raiders back from AAA too. It's like they've sent all their tag teams to AAA for some reason.
This match looks so much better than whatever Rojo and Azul and whatever the Americanos are wearing too.
This brings
the American Brothers or whatever. I think those are supposed to look stupid though. I think that's by design.
This brings flashbacks of the machines way back in the day. Giant Machine, Hulk Machine. I'm like, that was bad too.
It was. Oh my god.
Oh goodness. We're split 2-2, right? 2 for the Profits and 2 for the Vision.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I figured that would be this. I figured this would be the match where we diverged the most. Moving on, we go to the other tag team match that is on the card for the titles, the women's tag team title match, which I'm sure Stampede is raring to talk about. So we'll let him go first. Brie Bella and Paige going up against the Irresistible Forces. Stampede, who you got and why?
There is no winner in this.
I know.
Like except
for me. Hold on, except for me. Lash.
Like for anybody that has Lash is good. But like for anybody that has to watch whatever's going to take place in this, like there's no winner there. As for the match itself, the Bella and Paige will retain here. And then they'll go on to have bad matches with somebody else.
Yes. Just so we can get through it, just because I don't think it's going to be a great match either. EC and I both pick Paige and Brie Bella.
I was going to say that too.
So it looks like everybody is pretty much going with the Nostalgia Act over the Irresistible Force.
And the only reason why I'm doing that is because my girl Lash is getting robbed again. So it's all good.
Well, maybe it'll make it to where she goes on her own this time. Probably doubt it, but who knows? Got to happen at some point.
Hold on, real quick. Yo, did you see your girl from the Z-Force left last night, OVW?
The little blonde?
She relinquished the title and left. She had to leave.
Damn. Okay.
Make sure you guys catch that on the territory.
Yeah, exactly. Now I got to find out what's going on there.
Hey, go on there, X. It just popped up when I looked down earlier.
I got to rehire the wrestling secretary or receptionist or something.
I missed this show.
Gosh.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have a match that will hopefully be a lot better. The third women's match. I don't know that they've ever had 3 women's matches on Sunday Night's Main Event either, which is pretty cool. Sol Ruka taking on Becky Lynch in not necessarily a IC title match, but just a way for Sol to prove herself. I will go first. I think this sets up perfectly for Sol to win. That's why they're not putting the title on the line. She's got to get a little bit of momentum since she's lost her first 2 matches. So yeah, when as soon as Becky said that it wasn't for the title, I think that pretty much shows that they're going to let Sol win this.
That changes my whole thing. I was thinking the whole damn time it was the IC title on the ling. That's on me, folks. So yeah, that changes my whole perspective. Sol's got this.
Well, there you go. Sped also picked Sol. Stampede, who you got?
So now that they finally figured out what this match is, it only took them 3 days. It's
3
a non-title
days.
match. No, it's a title match. No, wait, it's a non-title.
That's what I'm
match.
saying. That's why I put the title on there. I don't know.
And so that's why I had to use this graphic as well, because the only other graphic I could find said Intercontinental title match.
Oh man, like I
Like the
should
one that matches the other graphics for Saturday night's main event, like the look of it, I wanted everything to match.
Yeah,
But I couldn't find any of them that didn't say IC title match, so I had to use this one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to check this daily to see what they changed it to, but here we are. That being
Damn
said,
right. You're right.
So the way I'm viewing this is it's kind of operating like an eliminator match. If you beat the champ, then you'll get a shot, right?
Yeah.
I think Soul beats the champ, and then they gives them a push over to Italy, and then I think Soul takes it there.
Did EC go Becky?
And EC. Nope, EC went Soul. He thinks
Hey, Twitch, clip that. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Because that's going all over freaking TikTok and everything else. Becky Lynch is going to understand. He chose Soul.
Gotta have Soul.
What's up, Herb from the Herb and Raj podcast? Be safe on your way home.
Be safe,
Appreciate
brother.
you listening to us on the way.
A thunderstorm happens in Alabama every 15 seconds. We don't know what's going
Bro,
on.
we had a tornado not far from, like, I say not far enough that I wasn't scared. We'll put it that way, but not that far, like 15, 20 minutes from my house. So
He picked Division, Lady Alpha.
Yeah. I'll send you all of EC's picks in a message here just a little bit after the show. That way you've got them on there.
Thunder drowned it out. She's watching the Thunder versus Spurs.
And with the rest of the card, what I think should be the main event of the match, it probably won't be. You have the men's Intercontinental title, Penta going up against All Ego, Ethan Page. Ben, you haven't gone first yet. We'll let you go first. So you got why?
Killing with a smile. The only Canadian that truly matters. Ego. All Ego,
Wow.
Ethan Page. I'm playing. He knows. It's a 101. He knows I'm going to go in on him. All right.
All right.
Hold on.
I allot this time. Nope. Okay, make your bold prediction. That way.
It's because Ray Phoenix gets involved and helps out Ego.
That's definitely a very WWE thing to do, I guess.
Yes.
And in this debate, I will now concede any time over to the Mayor of Stampede for your rebuttal.
If there's one thing WWE loves, it's words that start with I.
That's true.
Interference and incompetence.
Yep.
And you will see both of them on display in this match because Egon ain't winning this title.
I swear to God.
Penta's going to retain due to some interference. They'll do a push to the 4-way, and then whatever they're doing, they'll do it there.
Yeah, that's Italy.
Penta for the win.
All right. EC has EP as his pick, going with All Ego Ethan Page. And to be honest, I'm torn on this match. So I will go with who I like the most, and that is All Ego Ethan Page as well. I don't know how confident I am in that pick, but I like All Ego. I think he would do a lot of good with that IC title. Not that Penta hasn't, but I think All Ego, much like Chelsea Green did with the women's title that she won, just putting a spotlight on it more. I think that's what All Ego could do that maybe Penta doesn't. Not that I think Penta has had any bad matches or anything like that. He's done a great job, but I think All Ego can put a lot more of a true spotlight on it just because of his personality and his just his in-ring aura, I guess, for lack of a better term.
You and EC don't need a tiebreaker because it comes down to the World Tag Team Championship match.
Yep.
How long do you think this match goes, Stampede? It's between you and I because we were going to need one.
12 minutes and 34 seconds.
12:34, damn. This match, I was going to say about 15 minutes, so I would go 13:37. There we go. There's our tiebreaker.
All right. So I'll ask too while you finish that up. Stampede, will start with you so you can finish up any writing you got to do, Sped. And I think I know the answer to this, but I'll ask it anyway. From 1 to 10, what is your overall excitement level for Saturday night's main event as a whole?
You want to watch Reality of Wrestling?
Looking at the card, probably about a 2.6.
Okay. Sped?
I'm actually, I'm. You know what? It's on Peacock, so yeah, I'm actually interested because Peacock doesn't do you dirty like everybody else does with the whole ads and shit. ESPN, so yeah, I'm kind of interested to see
Yeah,
what
but
happens.
isn't it also on network television like it has in the past? Or are they
Yeah,
just doing Peacock
NBC.
this time?
Yeah, NBC, but
Yeah,
I
so that
mean,
means they're still going to have ads and everything.
not like that on Peacock though. When you're on Peacock, it's not like every 15 seconds like it is on ESPN. Yeah, like you get your 2 minutes and then you're back to wrestling.
Remember, I said they love their I words:
They do.
incompetence, interference, and infomercials. You'll see
Yeah,
lots of
but
them.
Peacock
There
though,
you go,
man.
another eye.
Peacock's different though when it comes to that stuff. I mean, look what they did to the NBA. NBA was like, "Oh, we want more commercials." They're like, then call more timeouts. That's exactly what they told the NBA. Call more timeouts. Like
Because you never see commercials like on SmackDown and Raw. It's rare.
whatever.
That was sarcasm.
I'm always going, why am I seeing this Domino's commercial again? Liberty.
I can walk to the store backwards and get back home, between matches sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Anything happen?
Especially if they're counting entrances.
Yeah.
All right, so that is everything for Saturday Night's Main Event. We will switch over and talk about NXT that happened this past Tuesday before we get to Double or Nothing. A couple of things on NXT. First up, great women's match in my opinion. Tatum and Lizzie Rain. Tatum retains. Bizarria comes out afterwards and makes a real big statement. Stampede, what'd you think of the match?
I really liked this match.
Excuse me.
I was familiar with Lizzie from over in Europe when she went by Rain Leverkusen. So I was really curious to see, okay, are they going to let her be that person? And they have. So good on them. She looks like her. She wrestles like her. Same demeanor and everything. So that's good. Lizzie is a star in the making there. And Tatum, man, Tatum she gets it.
It's Tater country, man. Tater country.
Yeah, her character, her in-ring is crisp.
Already.
So yeah, I was a big fan of this match. It was a good job.
Oh, I loved every second of this match.
We'll go ahead and elaborate on that.
Every second of this match, man. Think about it. Tatum has gone from being Izzy's little sidekick to a real threat as a North American champion. And look at what Zarya is. She comes in, she looks like the juggernaut badass that she was over in Australia, and she
should have been when she got there.
Exactly. And now she's she's doing what do they call that? The F5000, because she's just just destroying people with that. You know what I mean? It's like a helicopter.
Yeah.
But Tatum, man, it's Tatum country. It's Tater country because it's Tater country, man. I just like what she's doing. She's finally on her own. She's finally doing good. She don't need nobody. And I'm looking forward to that match between her and Zarya because that's gonna be a banger.
I am too. I mean, if they want to make it a 4-way eventually, I mean, as much as we've given a lot of crap to one Nikita Lyons, which I want to get Stampede's opinion on. I think she's improved a lot the last couple of times I've seen her on NXT. Her time in Evolve's done well. They want to throw her into a 4-way with these 4 women like they've kind of done on NXT a couple of weeks ago where they had the promo segment. I'd be okay with that. 100% okay with that. But the only thing that scares me is do they call Tatum up in the midsummer call-ups that they've rumored, I guess.
No.
You don't
Not
think
now.
they do?
Not now. No, she's gonna get that NXT championship, women's championship opportunity. Sean loves him some Tatum. We all know this.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. He loves the way he books, the way everything about it. She won't be there until probably after WrestleMania next year. And or maybe even 2028. 2028, I should say, because I think she is going to get an NXT Women's Championship run, and she deserves that run, But when she does get called up, there is a lot that could happen with her. A lot of things that could be done. Yeah,
that's what Lady Alpha said.
Oh, yeah. I was referring. Yeah. A lot that could be done.
Do you agree, Stampede? Do you think she's there for another year and a half or so? Year and a half?
I would prefer that she was. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
That way she's still going to get the reps that she needs
Yeah.
because she still needs
Mhm.
them. Like she's still, learning certain aspects. She's going to get the TV time that she needs to keep developing her character because once you get to that main roster, those two things usually drop, especially your ring time. Right? There's a huge difference. So don't be rushing people for promotions because it doesn't always work. We've seen it. Jordan Grace, got to get Jordan to the main roster. It's like why? She's not doing anything.
Yeah. And where's she?
Exactly.
Now she hadn't been there in a while.
Like just as an example, right?
Yeah.
There's always two sides to every coin, and one side of the spectrum to the other. So me and Mike are on this with the whole Nikita Lyon thing, where he's at 100%, I'm at 0.
That's where I'm at.
Well,
with
no,
her.
I didn't say 100. I said she has improved a lot. No, I didn't say she was great.
Yeah, Jordan Grace
Yeah.
getting her pilot's license is actually pretty dope, though. That is pretty cool.
If she can learn how to land a plane, apparently.
Yeah. No,
But
I'm in the same boat as you, Stampede. 0% on board with that Nikita Leon or Leon's, whatever.
she's very hard to watch.
Very.
Like
It's
Yeah, my main criticism of her, and I think we talked about it, me and EC last week or the week before, or no, maybe it was Michael when he was on. Is I just kind of wish she would pick a lane and stay there. Like you talked about character development with Tatum. Like Nikita's character is like trying to be 7 different things at one time, and it's just like,
well,
Like,
I can't pick one thing.
like I shouldn't be watching her, and the amount of times I say this in my head, what are you doing?
thank you. Thank
Right?
you.
Like, what are you doing?
Yes. It's look, because of this man right here, I got into Stardom. I've gotten into a bunch of other promotions as well. And when you watch, oh God, Kamizuki, I don't want to say her name the wrong way, but you got Shuri, you got a bunch of other women out there. Mina Kamizaki.
Mayu Amasaki.
Yes, thank you. When you're watching all of them, right? When you're watching any of those ladies and then you see Nikita, you're like,
What
is going on here? How are these ladies still not signed and you signed this? Yeah.
Well, what if like what you did, like branching out over to Stardom and Joshi and all that?
Yeah.
It's great. It's great that you did, but
Oh yeah.
The other side to that is when you come back over to this side of the fence and you're watching women's wrestling over here.
It's bad. It's hard for me to. Yeah, it's really hard for me to go. Hold on here.
I thought what I was watching was like really, really good.
Yeah.
And then you realize, okay, it's not as good as I thought.
Yeah, you're right. But no, there's a lot of women there that are, what I'm saying, over in Stardom, they're way better than what Nikita can throw out. And that's what, like.
Well, those women are starting, like a large majority of them, like 13.
Yes.
And they're wrestling over 100 matches every year. Like they're constantly out there learning their craft. They're very fast. They're very precise.
Go sign Takeshi's wife. She wrestled in a wedding attire. She had the gown on wrestling.
Yuka Sakazaki, yeah.
Yes, she's one bad mama jumbo. Go sign her.
Yeah, but you got to watch who you're signing. Not everybody works in every promotion.
That's true. Yeah.
Look at Julia, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a good example.
Julia was a very, very different wrestler over in Stardom than she is now. She's she's unrecognizable now. So
I was gonna say that. Yeah, it is very unrecognizable. But yeah.
Vanity no matter Project. How we look at it, though. Yep. No matter how we look at it, we hope Tatum does well in NXT. I would love to see her with an NXT title.
I would too.
And whenever she gets called up, I'm hoping she does well. I'm a huge Tatum fan. So
just go to SmackDown.
Moving on to the tag team title match, Dark State versus the Vanity Project. Vanity Project gets the win after some miscommunication of Dark State, which leads to Sugar's getting pretty much kicked out of Dark State. Again, not sure where this is going, other than I don't know what they're doing with Dark State because they haven't really been together that long now. As far as just kind of time together and on TV.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to get a Lennox and Saquon Sugars match sometime soon. Sped, what'd you think of the match in the Dark State implosion?
First off, if these three thinking that they're going to be the next Shield with that whole let me triple power bomb them and throw them, all that was Timu, Wish, freaking.
Well, they were doing that when they first came out. They were doing it as a foursome because they would have two people pick them up and then two people power bomb them.
I know, but I'm saying the trilogy now. You know the way they stood there over him, like, yeah, we badass now. Nah, all right. I hope he wins the next like 7 matches over them. I hope Dark State becomes the core, all right, or Nexus, just completely buried. This has been totally bad. This is like Retribution all over again. This has been a terrible project. It was good at first, and then it just like the stock market went down.
Well, you remember when they first came out? You and I were both high on them. We both liked them when they first came in and doing just all the chaos they had. And they have fizzled out so much since then. It's crazy. That
stock went down so fast. It's like everyone started buying as soon as they came in. Yeah. Then they sold right away. Even Sean was like, yeah, I'm not even buying any more stock in this. You guys suck. I hope.
What are your thoughts?
I'll agree with you guys. I'm not a fan of the Vanity Project. Nor am I a fan of Birthright. Poor Uriah Connors, especially after David Finley roasted him yesterday.
Oh man, that was funny. That was beautiful. Funny. That was hilarious.
Only 50% of your sons have done anything. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge Vanity Project fan. Like it has kind of fizzled out. You know, like it doesn't seem to have any legs to it. I'm curious to see where Shaquan goes, if they're going to branch him off into a singles run.
North American Championship inbound.
Yeah, but he interests me. Like in that capacity. Yeah. Dark State is not at all what they're alluding to. They are not the Shield. They will never be that, right? They should move away maybe a little bit from that presentation to stop drawing that comparison, because it's not one they'll ever reach.
Oh, hell no. No. Not one of those three is remotely close to Moxley, Rollins, or Reigns. Even at that level when they were down there, you know?
No.
Test. I was gonna say
Test. He was testing he was testing. I was just making sure he knew.
Test had an awesome freaking entrance music, and like I was a big Test fan.
Yeah.
No yeet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good without seeing Vanity Project at all. That's the only reason I was really hoping Dark State would win at this point, just so I would see less Vanity Project. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
You know who I think you would like? Nice and Smooth from 3LW. They're like Vanity Project, but better. And they're tag team.
I mean,
champions.
It doesn't take much to be better than Vanity Project, though.
No,
they're like Vanity Project, but better. That's pretty much everybody at this point.
I mean, the way they're young, they got the curly hair. They're looking like but no, they're no Yeet times 3. They're you would like them better than these guys, honestly.
I got you. And the next biggest thing that happened on the show was the opening match itself. Sped, you look like you're ready to talk about it. So go ahead. I'll let you go.
All right.
I won't even intro
First
it.
off, all of you guys are missing the bigger picture here. All right. Big man looks just like Ralphie May. All right. I don't know where you guys are missing this out. I don't know. You guys never watched freaking comedy before? Ralphie May had an illegitimate son, and it has to be this kid in Australia. He was there a couple of times. He was there a few times. This kid right here. All right, we got the Perrys wrestling right now. All right, Jack Perry wrestling. His daddy was a celebrity, an actor. And then you got the Mays coming in now. With Ralphie May's son right here, Mason May. All right, I'm not calling him anything else but that. Mason May right there. All right. And look, I get it. He was good. I'm not a fan of him yet. right? You know, he's big, he's bad, you powerbomb your dad. Anybody can powerbomb my dad. He weighs 150 pounds, right? And that's nothing. That's not even an accomplishment, right? You're doing everyone a favor, right? But I want to see what they do with this kid. He does look like he has the potential. I seen him in Noah, right? But are they gonna unleash Will? Are they gonna unleash Will? Or are they really gonna hold him back and make him be Mason May or Mason Rook? Mason May. We're gonna call him Mason May.
So the hope I have is something that Stampede mentioned earlier when he talked about Lizzie Rain, is they're letting her kind of have the same presentation that she had before. I'm hoping they will do that with Mason Rook. I'm not going to call him the other. There was actually another comparison that I saw that I won't go into, to another, like someone else being his quote unquote dad. I'm not talking about the one that got brought up. I'm not talking about the one that got brought up this week because that one's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm excited just because I mean it's another athletic big guy. As a big guy myself, I enjoy seeing big guys being there and doing cool shit. I miss you, Kevin Owens. Please come back. Love you, man. Please come back soon. I'm glad Cam Hendricks got punched in the face because I don't like that guy at all. So that was always a plus, just to be honest. And yeah, I mean
great.
Tony D versus Mason Rook. I'm here for that, or I'm here for Miles in Mason Rook. I'm good with either one of those matches. And Pete, what do you think?
It was a good little introduction for Mason. I wish NXT would stop doing this, what I'm about to say. The NXT rookies. And then they put a picture of Mason Rook in there, who is an 8-year pro. Stop that. Educate your audience, man. It's not that difficult. I agree with Mike, though. Let this guy cook, because he is really, really good.
He was great in Noah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, like you don't tinker with things that work, right? Like you obviously seen him. You like what you've seen. Use what you've seen.
Exactly.
You signed him
Right.
for a
Like
reason.
That's did it
why
with
I
Lizzie.
asked that question.
They did it with Lizzie. It's like, okay, we like what we've seen over in England. Okay, we're going to sign you, bring you in, and we're keeping a lot of what we've seen. Perfect.
Yep.
Evil. Of all the people that ever came over from Japan, he kept everything.
He did. He kept yes.
He kept his look. He kept like everything. His demeanor. He kept his move set. So far, anyway. But
so far, have we seen the punching in the crotch punch yet? No, we haven't seen that yet.
Well, they put him in there with.
He's only had one match.
Yeah, but they put him in there with Lindsay, which was smart because Lindsay can work his like evil style from Japan, right? Say, okay, you can do all this stuff. Perfect. If they had put him in there with like an ID talent or something, that probably wouldn't have worked as well because they don't know that style. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what Mason Rook does, and my God, they love their catchphrases there.
Yeah,
you could hear them like, don't focus on.
Like if you need a chant, go to NXT. They'll give you a chant.
Yeah, and they're good. Like there's nothing wrong with them, but don't focus solely on that, especially with this guy because he brings a lot more to the table than just.
He brings a hell of a lot more to the table, and that's why I asked that question. Are we gonna get Noah, Will, or are we getting WWE Mason? You know, and there's a big difference between the two. That's why I'm not on board with Mason May. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Mason May yet. All right, because I just don't see it at all.
If they nerf him, they will turn him into something. Yeah, they'll turn him into something completely different, which could go down a completely different road. And I don't want to see that.
He'll end up being like Otis and Tozawa. I mean, it'll be the next generation of that. And
that's what I thought.
As much as I love Otis, it's gonna suck. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully he's not funny. I
don't know that we've ever said that. Please don't be funny, but I get where you're going with that.
Yeah, if they find out,
saddle him with that. Yeah.
No, if they find out you're funny, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're screwed. Yeah. You're really screwed.
Anything else happened on NXT that caught your guys' attention?
Shucky ducky quack quack. That's it.
One gentleman did. It was the opening match, actually. Tristan Angels and Romeo Moreno. I thought both of them looked really good, and I've been waiting for Romeo Moreno, the name that he's going by now, to get on TV so I can see what they're doing with him. He wrestled it by the name Zoisea over in Rev Pro. He
Okay.
had a match with Zack Sabre Jr. that was absolutely phenomenal. If they give this kid time and a shot, he is definitely someone to keep an eye on.
See, that's the thing, though. I don't think
And
they care for technical wrestling like that anymore. They care about the flashiness and shit like that. I love technical wrestling. I am a
Yeah.
big Zack Sabre Jr. fan. That dude's probably the best technical wrestler in the world. If you
Oh,
can
he's
go
a-
toe to toe with him, you're
Oh, he's a-
really good in the ring.
Well, he's a flashy guy, but he can also he can mat wrestle too. Like he got a lot of tools in that toolbox. So I hope
mean-
they do something with him.
Gable
yeah,
is
and the only other really decent headline from NXT you actually got from EC, and that is before the show. We actually got our first look at Nikki Blackheart, who is now
Yep.
going by Nikki Martinez, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think is what they called her, and I'm hoping they change that for when they give her a TV debut, give her something different. I mean, I don't know why you can't keep Blackheart, but oh well.
it's gonna be like
Hopefully she
Persephone.
does really well. I've been excited to see her
They're
finally
gonna
make her
probably
debut in
name
WWE.
her Persephone
Yeah.
Bravo. Yeah, so that way they confuse the crap out of everybody between Persephone and Persephone Bravo. Yeah.
Shout out to EC for getting some of those pictures that happened before
Yeah.
NXT showing her and putting her in the ring. So
Be safe on the road,
now,
brother.
yes, we look forward to you being back next week. But now we move to what is our main event. That beautiful shield right over Spence' shoulder. It's going to be all four of us. I do have EC's pick for that as well. As we get into double or nothing predictions. Yeah, let's get into it. First up, you've got Swerve Strickland versus Bandito in an Owen Hart tournament match. Stampede, again, guest of honor. Guest go first. Who you got and why?
For this one, based on recent events, Swerve came out during the Ring of Honor pay-per-view on Friday, and he fucking clocked Bandito.
Oh, he hit him hard.
Yeah. Bandito came back on Dynamite, got his licks back.
Up.
Right?
Him up. Yep.
So I think Swerve wins this, and I think with the way the tournament is set up, with the way the brackets are, I think it makes more sense for Swerve to win. And this could also set up a future Ring of Honor world title shot for Swerve. So
Yep.
Swerve Strickland for the win.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right.
That was what I was gonna say.
We'll make it a full sweep because both myself and EC are both thinking Swerve as well. Bandito's been on a tear, obviously Ring of Honor champion, but Swerve coming back after everything that's been going on. I think it just makes more sense for him to win and kick off the tournament with a win. All right. Next up, in our other Owen Hart qualifying match, you've got Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe. Sped, who you got?
Ooh, Ospreay. I mean, this one's easy. I got Will winning this one. Will's the dude. Will, let's see. The only thing that I can see going wrong, and it's not going to happen now, it's going to happen closer to Forbidden Door, is UE coming in and getting him over. You know, that's going to happen later on, but yeah.
All right. EC also goes with Ospreay. Man, I'm a huge Samoa Joe fan. Anybody that's watched the show knows I love Samoa Joe, but you can't go against Ospreay with everything that they've got going on, everything they've got invested in him, and just who he is. You got the whole Death Riders storyline going on. I don't see him. There's any way that he loses the opening match. I don't think he goes undefeated for very much longer, but I don't. There's no way you let him lose this. So
he's got the United Empire stuff going on too. You saw what's happening over there in New Japan Stampede with the whole new the United Empire. Callan Newman telling him to do the Hidden Blade. I believe it was on Ushi a few weeks ago. You know, and how he didn't want to do that. He was like, I don't want to do it. Were you happy after he did it? You happy now? So yeah, he's got two different storylines that he's going through, and I mean, you're right. They have invested a crap ton of time in Will Ospreay.
Stampede, who you got?
I absolutely love what they're doing with Will Ospreay. For someone that has followed him for quite a while now, like this is going to be a side of him I've never seen. So
Yep.
I'm really curious to where this goes. Obviously, I'm picking Osprey in this. The match should definitely deliver, but this will likely set up a rematch with Osprey and Mark Davis. Mark Davis beat him on the 22nd of April. This is when this whole Death Rider thing kicked off. Mark Davis got the win in that. So that'll be a very different Will Ospreay that Mark Davis is going to be across the ring from this time. So Ospreay for the win. Onward and upward to Wembley.
All right. Next up, our first women's match, Mina Shirakawa versus Athena in the opening of the Owen Hart women's side. I'll go first on this one, and I'm never going to pick against Athena. It's not going to happen. I know I'm probably going to be wrong on this, but my heart just won't let me do it. I love Athena. She's one of my favorite women's wrestlers on the planet. She has my favorite finisher on the planet. So I am going Athena. Stampede, who you got?
It's Athena's world, and we're just living in it, man. She's taken this, and she's taken the entire tournament.
God,
damn, the entire tournament,
the whole shoot match.
All right,
I would love that so much.
Wait till you hear who I got her beaten in the finals.
I do have Athena winning this.
Well, who do you have her? Who do you know? We'll do it on the next match. So, Sped, you got?
I got Athena all day. I'd be dumb if I didn't pick Athena in this one. I know she's going deep, but I don't think she's winning the whole thing.
All right,
she's winning the whole damn mess.
That's my show. All right, on Wednesday.
I mean, she can win that too. I don't care. I'm good with that too. EC actually goes with Mina on this one.
So, what?
So he's got that one different from everybody. So be interested to see. Next up, we have the huge 10 person stampede or stadium stampede. Good Lord, I can't talk tonight.
It returns.
Team Jericho versus Team Ricochet. Sped, you're up first on this one. Who you got?
Oh man, this one sucks. All right, because I like Andrade. I like, I'm a big fan of David Finlay. We all know that, Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with the faces on this one: Jericho, the Hurt Syndicate, and the Elite. Because somebody's gonna get hit with a golf cart again. At least I'm praying. Someone gets hit with a golf cart. So I'm going with the faces. That's how I'm gonna put it on here too. The faces win.
All right. EC agrees with you. He's going with Team Jericho as well, or the faces, as you called them. Stampede, you got one?
Christopher. By God, Jericho.
Did he get hit with a golf cart?
Quite possibly, yep. But he will pick up another loss.
The bad guys.
He has yet to win since he came back. So I think that's part of whatever story they're telling and where he's going. So I got the Don Callis family and the Dogs and Andrade winning this.
You forgot.
I'm actually. So again, not a huge Chris Jericho fan. I am, however, a big fan of the aforementioned Demand. So I have got to agree with Stampede. I am going with the Demand, the Dogs, and the Don Callis family. Look, those are three things that you don't mess with: the Demand, the Dogs, and the Don Callis family. You don't go against those three.
No, you just don't fuck with the Dogs.
Go with them.
If all the members of the Dogs were in here, I'd be picking them. You don't fuck with the Dogs. That's family. That's true family. All right. Hey, David Finlay even said it. He's traveled all around the world and made money. He's even paid off houses with those boys. He would go to war with them boys. He was like, what did my dad and my brother ever do for me? Yeah. There we go.
All right. Up next.
Show.
John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. in the Continental Championship match. I'll go first on this one, and then it's got to be Moxley. With the whole storyline with Ospreay and everything, it doesn't make sense for Moxley to lose here. He's going to continue to kind of be the sensei or the Yoda or whatever you want to use for that as they teach Ospreay the ways of the Death Riders. He's got to have a win here. He really does. So I'm going to go with Moxley over O'Reilly. Stampede, you got?
Oh, Moxley not losing this title till World's End, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He's holding it for the year, and he will go into the Continental Classic and defend it. And he'll
Kesha.
Nope.
Man, come on, get out of my face. We all know
man.
this is setting up.
No, man.
Ultimately, it has to be Moxley and Ospreay again, right? And that's where this is ending. It's got to be, right?
What, for the Continental? No, Will will be doing other stuff.
I was going to say, that could be like a World Heavyweight Championship. That's where that could end.
Yeah, I think Moxley eventually loses it to Jay White. In the,
I was just thinking more just their storyline together. There's got to be some title involved in that in their end. But yeah.
But no, Moxley for the win in this one. But the match will definitely deliver because these two work extremely.
Oh yeah,
well.
Riley knows how to go.
Yeah.
EC is going Moxley as well. Sped, who you got?
Oh yeah, I'm be dumb if I don't go Moxley. I'd be stupid if I didn't choose Moxley.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I like how you act surprised. You're the one that did the damn slides, and you're acting surprised this was up next.
Oh no, I'm not acting surprised. This one's still hard.
AEW International Championship match: Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita in a match that I'm not looking forward to making a decision on. So I'm going to let myself go last, just because I'm running this shit, and that's what I'm going to do. So we'll go with EC first. EC actually goes Takeshita in this match. He doesn't really give me a whole lot of reasons, so we'll just go with that. Stampede, you got why?
Konosuke Takeshita will take the title, and I think this will finally splinter him off from the Don Callis family.
All right, Sped?
Yeah, it's Takeshita all day. The best wrestler in the damn world. All right, I don't give a damn what you people say at all. All right, I watch a lot now, and I understand when I see greatness in front of me. All right, he's going to have the New Japan chocolate cookie freaking championship, the chocolate bar championship, all right, the television. And then he's going to walk around with the title that he should never lost in the first place. All right, his international championship. All right, Takeshita all day. All right, I love that damn title though. That freaking Hershey bar looking damn belt.
That's one of the ugliest titles I've ever seen.
What the hell? Come on, man! Come on! WWE has.
It looks like a lunch can from 1975.
I would take that over the Happy Meal freaking title that WWE has.
Oh no, I mean, well, they're just ridiculous, but like, no, it's just ugly, man. It's not.
I love that belt. I like the way it looks. It looks good.
I am also going to go Takeshita. Look, Sped and I have talked about Takeshita for forever. Best wrestler on the planet, in our opinion. I know he's very high up there as well in Stampede's rankings. I don't think he's number one. We'll actually
he's
see
19th on the rankings. I'll play. I don't
know. But yeah, it's his time.
He needs to come out to Triple H's old theme. My time. Yeah, oneself. Is this on? Yeah, if we heard that, I'd be like, they hit copyright that.
Takeshita's not on my rankings this week because I only go top 5, but he's currently 7th, and Okada is 6th.
So there you go. There you go.
Why? Because he's got the Hershey Bar freaking title. I want that belt. Someone get me that belt. I want that belt.
Well, Takeshita's one slot below him because Takeshita is going after what Okada has. So that'll flip.
Easy math. Yeah, they'll flip him over.
1 + 1 somehow equals fish here.
There you go.
Next up, the AEW Tag Team Champions I Quit match, a Carol special, FTR versus Cage and Cope. If Cage and Cope lose, they have to split up as a tag team. Stampede, you're up first.
Been a long time since these boys held tag team gold, and that will come to an end on Sunday. Christian and Copeland will be your new AEW Men's World Tag Team Champions.
All right. I agree wholeheartedly. I don't think there's any way they want to split these two guys up right now. FTR's had a good run. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, Carol, if you're in the audience. FTR takes the loss to Cage and Cope and new tag team champions. Bed, who you got?
All right, listen. This is the one time where I am praying some jackass points a laser at the referee, and the referee's arm magically just stiffens up like Danhausen cursed him. All right, so, because he can't ring the bell then. All right, both of them like yeah, they just all right. No, I'm playing around. This match could last 30 minutes and it could last maybe 2 hours. All right, these four guys, I should say, are going to kill each other, right? And we're going to see something. It's not PG-13. This is definitely going to be rated R. So leave the kids out. Put them babies to bed on this one. As Dave Chappelle said, best not bring your kids. All right, viewer discretion is advised. All right, I got Cage and Cope.
Yeah, smart booking though with the match.
It is.
Well, like it'll hide whatever limitations Christian and Copeland may have in a standard match.
Yep.
When you do them like this here, you don't see it, right? So it's a smart way to do it.
All right. EC also going Cage and Cope as well. So all the way across the board for Cage and Cope. That brings us to the women's fatal four-way match for the AEW Women's Championship. Sped, you're up first on this one. Who you got?
Oh man, and still, I'm going with Tekla. And still, she's actually in my top 3 right now of best female wrestler of the year. She's been that damn good. I'm going with her.
All right. EC also goes with Tekla, as do I. Probably my favorite women's wrestler, second favorite women's wrestler in AEW right now, behind Megan Bayne. Huge Tekla fan. I don't think she should lose that title anytime soon, unless it's to Megan Bayne. Hint, hint. Tony Khan, if you're watching, give me that match, please.
Or Athena.
I mean, there's a little ways to go. As much as I love Athena, I just haven't seen that on TV yet. But I'd love that too. So I am going to go Tekla in this match. Stampede.
Tekla's been killing it, man. I remember when I first laid eyes on her in Stardom, and it was like, you got something. Like you have that it. You have that it factor. It's not all there, yes, but you got something. Like you can kind of see it. Like,
and she got fired.
No, this was long before that. But she'll win this match. She still got something to deal with that forbidden door through Stardom. Stardom will be sending somebody after.
Well, yeah, they're gonna send. They have to after she beat down the owner.
Yeah, yeah. WrestleMania weekend when she showed up at that show in Vegas. So, yeah. So I think she'll win this match. I think she holds it till All In. And remember, I picked Athena.
Yeah.
Athena and Tekla have history from Stardom from last year.
They do.
Anytime you want to do this again, you let me know. And that was for the ROH title.
It was.
I think the roles are going to be reversed. Athena's going for her title this time, and I think Athena gets it.
And that's why I said Athena. Yeah, like that one. That'd be. And finally,
there's a history there, and there's a lot of dots that connect. So I don't know if that's what they're doing, but it would make sense if
that would make a lot of sense, because that would put pinned in what you were saying with Owen Hart tournament. Then she wins the whole damn shebang. Here we go. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
And I got her beating Mercedes in the final of the Owen.
That's who I have winning the whole damn thing.
Well, if you look at the way the Owen is laid out, because Willow is out now, right?
Yep.
So wild card, and when Willow went out, the first thing she said, she mentioned Mercedes.
Yep.
You don't name drop that name unless right. So if you look at the brackets, Mercedes gets inserted into Willow's spot. Willow is facing Alex Windsor.
Yep.
What did Alex Windsor do to Mercedes? She beat her.
Yep.
Right? And then if Persephone wins, she would then face Persephone.
Yeah, she took the strong title from her.
The British one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And then if she goes on to face Persephone, what did Persephone do?
Oh, she
Persephone
beat her ass.
She beat her for the CMLL women's title, right?
Yeah. That
So
was even...
so if she gets to the finals and it's Athena, those things reverse because Mercedes beat Athena. So I think that flips.
Yep.
She'll get right to the same. She's finishing off that story. She gets right to the precipice of and fails.
Yep.
So I think this will be her last failure, and then she does that redemption arc and comes back at it in a face role.
Nice. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah. Tony Khan, if you're watching, book it.
I'm open for job applications
From Canada.
Maybe
From Canada.
I don't know. I guess
from
we'll
Canada
go search
or
Indeed to see if they're.
I will relocate to Japan if need be. You're just not getting me back.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna, depending on this match, we're gonna need a tiebreaker potentially. We just have to do a tiebreaker anyway.
Speaking of the next match, it is the main event: Darby Allin versus MJF in the rematch, title versus hair. Stampede, you went last on the first one. You'll go first on this one. Who you got and why?
In 40 plus years of watching, I've never seen a title run like Darby is having. Like, for what he's been able to do in the short amount of time that he's had this title is incredible. That being said, I think Sunday it comes to an end. I think MJF takes it, which sets up a bit of a redemption for somebody else because they're going to be holding a pay-per-view called Redemption. So I think that will eventually set up a Kenny Omega MJF rematch.
I was gonna say, if you say Hangman, I'm gonna punch the screen.
Hangman can't.
I know, that's why I said that. I was like, I'm gonna punch this damn screen. Well, maybe you can now.
If you remember, right after Kenny lost, he was sitting in that back room with Will, very dejected, right? If any man needs redemption, it's him. So I think he comes back and wins it, gets a short little run, and that sets up Will Ospreay and Omega at All In.
Yeah.
That's your money match.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on the title run. I was not a huge Darby Allin fan before this title run. This run has turned me into a Darby Allin fan. Incredible match after incredible match after incredible match every single week. There's still a train wreck element to what he's doing, but there's a lot more to it than I have ever seen. And I could be completely wrong with this. I'm not near as I don't watch wrestling near as technically as either one of you guys do. But there seems to be a different side of Darby Allin for this run than he has ever had before. Yeah. What's up, Carol? Appreciate you coming in. Glad you didn't see us when we picked against FTR. So anyway.
No, you're bang on with what you're saying.
That being said, it's MJF. I mean, everything you just said, I was leaning MJF before this. But the story you just laid out makes way too much sense with Omega and Redemption and everything else. So that with that added on to me already leaning that way, it makes 100% that I'm going to go MJF.
I pushed you over the cliff.
You did, and it was a very gentle push. So thank you.
Yeah. But you're right. Like there's Darby's far more layered than people give him credit for.
Yep.
Like that match that he had with Sammy. He had him in the
Mhm.
Scorpion Deathlock, and he basically passed out in the match. Like his body is giving out, right? Like balls
Yeah.
to the wall. Like I will defend this with my life, and like it's just kind of ties into what Moxley said, right? You know, muscle, bone, da da da. They will give out, and it's giving out on them. So I think Max
Yeah.
capitalizes on that Sunday.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I agree with that.
Well, I was going to do EC. EC does pick MJF to win this match, and I was going to give you the floor sped so you could finish this off with your
Yeah.
breakdown of what you think is going to happen and who's going to win.
I got MJF winning. I started liking Darby after the Gabe Kidd stuff, and I kept saying to everyone, if Kidd could come back, soon before they want to switch the title, then he should take the AEW championship from Darby. But with Gabe being out for a crap ton of while, we ain't getting that for a minute. So MJF, yes, I don't think they're gonna cut his hair. Why would you cut a guy? He's the face of your company. Why would you make him look like Stone Cold Steve Austin? Like come on, the dude looks good with hair. Like we don't need another Stone Cold.
Yeah, and with the fact that Stampede and I talked on behind the scenes that we haven't seen any movie roles that's coming up that he needs to have his head shaved either.
Yeah.
So and unfortunately, with him being an actor now and doing a lot of that, you got to look at that kind of stuff because
Bald
if
is
there just so
beautiful,
happened to
Mr.
be a role
Clean.
that he was playing a soldier or something like that where he was going to have a shaved head, then
That's called a
I
bald cap at that point.
would have looked at Darby in another way. So, and yes, bald is beautiful.
What do you
That is
guys
not the
got
same
time
thing.
wise?
I have been bald for a long time, but this is the most hair I've had in a very long time. So
See, I don't
trying to
have
be
to
like
put
MJF myself.
I don't have to put a time out there. So what do you guys got time?
God. 37 minutes.
All right, Stampede.
42 minutes, 4 seconds.
And we'll have to get a
text-
time from EC
yeah.
later. Text him and get it.
All right.
So that is everything for Double or Nothing, which brings us to the Twilight Zone a little bit.
Rick
Everyone's favorite segment every single week as we go around the world with the man in the middle, Stampede, in his world of wrestling.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Stampede here with your top 5 from the week that just was. I'm going to start off with your top 5 matches of the week. Coming in at number 5 from the Best of the Super Juniors, Kushida took on Robbie Eagles. Coming in at number 4, also from the Best of the Super Juniors over in New Japan Pro Wrestling, it was Taiji Ishimori taking on El Desperado. Coming in at number 3, also from the Best of the Super Juniors, we had Francisco Akira taking on Kosei Fujita in two of the best young male wrestlers in their early 20s on the planet. If you have not seen these two guys wrestle yet, make it a point to do so. Coming in at number 2, from last Friday's Ring of Honor pay-per-view, we had Bandito defending his ROH World title against Blake Christian. And your number 1 match of last week from AEW Dynamite, it was Darby Allin defending again against Konosuke Takeshita. Amazing chemistry between these two in the ring. Your men's wrestler of the week for last week, going to give this one to Bandito for that successful title defense. Your women's wrestler of the week was Athena, who did defend in a fatal 5-way on that same ROH pay-per-view. And your tag team of the week, giving this one to the Outrunners and Dalton Castle, who won the trios titles on that ROH pay-per-view. Really solid pay-per-view. If you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch it. Top 5 men rankings. Darby Allin coming in at number 1. Coming in at number 2, the man that will be challenging him this Sunday, MJF. Number 3, Jon Moxley, who is the AEW Continental Champion. Number 4, Andrade El Idolo, who is the IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. And number 4 is Callum Newman, who is your IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Top 5 women's rankings coming in at number 5. Athena jumps into the top 5 this week. Number 4 is Tekla, who is your AEW Women's World Champion. Number 3, Shihiro Hashimoto, who is your Sendai Girls World Champion. Number 2, you'll be hearing this name with the Owen Hart tournament coming up, is Sari. And still holding on to the number 1 spot is Siri. Top 5 tag teams. Number 5, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Mystico and El Desperado. Number 4 is your AEW Women's Tag Team Champions, Divine Dominion. Number 3, your AEW Men's Tag Team Champions, FTR. And number 2 is the Young Bucks. And number 1, by wide margin so far this year, is the IWGP Tag Team Champions, Knockout Brothers. Big weekend of wrestling this week. Saturday night's main event takes the airwaves. We also have Stardom, Queen Dynasty. That's on May 23rd. Bea Priestley, formerly known as Blair Davenport in WWE, will challenge Hanan for her Wonder of Stardom Championship. And the World of Stardom, Sayaka Karura, will defend against Maki Ito. And the big event this weekend, Double or Nothing. This should be a pay-per-view for the ages from the look of the card. Really looking forward to that one. That's all for me for this week, folks. I'm going to hand it back to Mike and going to hand it back to Sped.
Family.
And now hand it back to Stampede as well. So little did we know you were going to hand it back to yourself.
We have El Grande, Sperraco.
I just started thinking about how trashy, Rojo and Azul and all those other masks, American Creeds, their mask looks trash. This $20, beautiful mask, comfortable as hell too.
In all honesty, and now that I have you in person,
you look like Psychosis
so much. A little bit,
yeah.
No, thank you every week for those videos, Stampede. We really enjoy them, and I love the fact that it shines a spotlight on everywhere that we don't normally talk about. I know there is a lot of AEW references in there, some WWE as well every now and then, but it does open a door for everyone in the audience to hear a name that maybe they don't hear. So, if it gives them a chance to look that up and maybe open some doors that you've opened for both us, I know Sped more than myself. It is much appreciated. Thank you very much, man.
It has worked, like Tori and Mike, right? Like they're into things now that they were never into before, and they're loving it. Like, they're seeing new people and saying, "Who's this?" and "Wow, look at what this person did," right? So, that's just spread whatever little knowledge I have, and see who gloms onto it, right? Expect a lot of New Japan stuff in the next little while. They got the best of the Super Juniors going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I expect next week to be heavily influenced from the other side of the world.
Yeah. And Stardom has a show this weekend too, which I believe I alluded to in the coming attractions portion.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yep. You did. All right. That brings us to the Twitter post of the week. Speaking of Stardom, take it away, Sped.
We were talking about this the other day. We're on Point Taken. MLW and Stardom strategic partnership, right? Partnership will focus on talent exchange and creative collaboration, allowing athletes from both globally recognized promotions to compete on new right here in the States. They're going to compete here in the States. What do you guys think about this? I know, Stampede, you have a lot to say about it. You got a little bit in on Point Taken. But for me, I love this. I love this move. It gives those women, those ladies, a new platform, a new audience, and it works for everybody. I'm going to start with Mike, though. What do you think, Big Mike?
I mean, anytime you have a partnership between two companies like this, if it's done correctly, I think it's going to be great because not only does it open new doors for the wrestlers on each promotion to have a different opportunity, a different style to maybe go up against some people they maybe haven't seen before. It also gives your company a chance to get new eyeballs because when you start bringing Stardom people over into MLW, there's going to be some of those Stardom fans that follow their favorite Stardom wrestler over to MLW and they see something that they never thought they'd see. And the same with Stardom. There's going to be an MLW person that goes over there that a Stardom fan has never seen, and then all of a sudden, look, I'm an MLW fan because of what I saw on Stardom. So anytime you've got any partnership like this, I think it can benefit both sides. So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to help both companies out.
What do you think, Stampede?
Oh, this is great, man. I love this. It takes some of the pressure off me. I don't have to do this all myself now. So thank you, MLW. But that's what it does, right? Like for the women of Japan, a lot of people might have heard the names, but they couldn't pick them out of a lineup, right? Now they're going to start be able to pick them out of that lineup. It's like, oh, I know who Saya Kamatani is. I really like that. Right. I really like that Rena. Man, she's good. That's all it takes, right? You get them in a ring and you show them and people will buy in. And on the other side of this coin, you're going to have people like Shotzi, right? She's on the MLW roster. Priscilla Kelly, right? Everybody knows who Priscilla is, right? She was in NXT. Scarlett Boudreaux is on the MLW roster. Lady Frost, she's there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So they now get to go over there and pick up what those women are doing. Because if you go over and wrestle with those women, you will learn and you will get better. Case in point, what I mentioned over the weekend in the coming attractions, right? Bea Priestley. Everybody knows who Bea Priestley was. Davenport, right? She went over to Stardom. She put the work in. She's wrestling all the time. Now she got a title shot on a major pay-per-view. Her second, actually, in the span of this year. She faced Saya Kamatani last September.
Yep.
Right? So, but she's gotten better. She's gotten quicker. She's gotten more crisp. Like you can see it. You can see the development in real time. So good all around. There's no downside to this.
Yep. Thank you so much. Next up, go ahead.
So WWE has announced to their employees they would receive the week leading into the 4th of July off. And then if employees were needed for a Raw or SmackDown doubleheader on 6/29, June 29th, they would receive a different day off to make it up. We got doubleheader coming in, and folks, I'm glad I'm not going to be at that taping. Jesus Christmas. That's going to be, like, why are they doing a doubleheader for Raw and SmackDown? I don't understand it.
Is the 4th of July on one of those days, maybe?
Yeah, you could.
And just so they can give everybody the week off. If they're going to give everybody the week off, then yeah, I mean they've got to do that somehow, because obviously you can't have a show on Monday or Friday, and if you're giving everybody the week off, so you've got to pre-tape it somehow.
July 4th is a Saturday.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know.
You're telling me they couldn't get the week off next week? You double tape SmackDown July 3rd for next week. You double tape.
But if you're going to double tape something, why not double tape Raw? Because it's a shorter show.
That too.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't SmackDown be 2 hours by then?
Yeah, SmackDown should be 2 hours by then.
When do they change? Is it mid-June when they change back?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe not. So at least that's a little better. At least you're not having to sit through, almost 6 hours.
I'm gonna refile this back under. I don't really know what they're doing there.
Me neither.
I'm
That's
not
why I
sure.
threw this out.
I'm not sure that they do either. So.
Oh, you're gonna like this Try Matchmaker. Oh, I'm glad you're in here. Oh,
speaking of,
I remember who
it does bring us to the Try Matchmaker. And again, Stampede, all you, brother.
Oh no, Harley, this one you got Mason May versus Brody King versus Bear Bronson versus Bolton Oleg. All right, big meaty man slapping meat. That's what this one is. All right, that's why I put it in here. Who do you guys got winning? I got Oleg. because that guy is just a freak of nature. Is he Russian or is he Czechoslovak? What is he?
Austrian.
Austrian. Okay, he is on a different level. Okay, they had him in World War II. I think they would have won.
I'm really torn between two people here. I
You want
think.
me to do mine first, and you can do yours, or
No, I got it. I
up to
think
you.
what I'll do is I'll just go with which of these two has the more experience and might be able to finagle the win. So for me, it was down between Brody and Bolton. So, but I think Brody got more experience, and I think he picks up the win, and that'll catapult him into the G1 this year. There.
Oh yeah, yeah. He needs to be in a G1. He
Please.
deserves that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's Brody King. I'm not going to go against Brody. I've wanted to see him have more of a spotlight in AEW. He started to get that a little bit. Hopefully, bigger things are on the horizon for him as well.
International championship coming.
So yeah, I'm a huge Mason Rook fan so far. In the short time that he's been around, I know he had some stuff, across the
pond. How can you be a fan of a guy who lost his mullet?
As a person who's never had a mullet, I'm okay with that.
EC had a mullet, and I mean,
I'm not EC. I've never. I can't look. There's a reason I have shaved my head for 20 plus years. I don't like having long hair. Like I said a minute ago, this is the longest my hair has ever been, at least since high school. So
inside of a mask, I'm realizing why they shave their head, because this shit gets annoying. Yeah, my hair is trying to cut.
Late 80s, I had a mullet like Joe Elliott from Def Leppard.
You had one just like Billy Ray Cyrus, and we all know it. You were going around saying,
I'm telling you, it was Joe Elliott. It was blonde and everything. It was beautiful.
He was going around saying, "Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart."
Do you know how much I hate that song?
I hate that song too. It's in my head now. As soon as I said Billy Ray Cyrus.
Do you know how many times I had to play that song when I was DJing?
It's not.
I'm sure, because it was hella popular.
God,
as long as you didn't play Surfing Bird on repeat, we're good.
No, can you play Billy Ray? Yes, I play it. Can you play it again? No.
I would play Billy Ray Cyrus, not Billy Ray. I would put Surfing Bird on repeat. Yeah,
played it once, and that was it. Well, I didn't hear it. I wasn't here. It's like, well,
you're welcome.
I suggest you get here earlier next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Go by the cassette, and that way you've got it all.
Well, it's like people asking for that Cotton Eye Joe song all the time.
That was another one. Yeah,
I hate that song. Yeah. Like, I do not care about Cotton Eye Joe at all. But who the hell is Cotton Eye Joe?
Just annoying.
It is.
There was a few of them back in the day. It was just
the YMCA. Like, come on, I'm not.
No, it wasn't. Not that. I played mostly. Yeah, I never get into that. But My Heart Will Go On from Titanic.
We need to do a segment like the next time you're on. We need to do an entire segment on the behind the scenes of just like songs that you had to play into the ground.
Oh God, Britney Spears. They drove that one in my head when I was a kid.
Oh, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Yeah, no.
I hated it. I hated it.
Play that. Can't. There's a scratch on the disc. There wasn't. But did you fix it? No.
Nope.
Oh God. Yeah, you take the toothpaste. Nope. You take the toothpaste, you put it on there, and you take the toothbrush, and you magically get it fixed. You know, there's a little bit of baking soda. There's science behind it.
Yeah, no, it worked fine. I just wasn't playing it.
It's like back home in Atlanta, that thong song in the 90s. You know, thong, 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 thong. That shit was played everywhere for the longest time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 2000. Sorry, early 2000s. That's what it was. That song sucked. Yeah.
You don't like Dumps Like a Truck?
Dumps Like a Truck.
Hey, I was like, what?
What? No, because you had what was that? It Wasn't Me song by Shaggy or whatever. It wasn't me. Yeah. You had that. That one was so much better. Yeah. Now, it's like that song, and then who sang the one about cheating and cutting it, digging in with a 4-wheel drive? I carved my name into the side.
Carrie Underwood.
That one. I fucking love that song. Why? Because there's truth behind it. Don't piss her off because she's gonna fuck up your ride. That's 100% true.
All right.
I did
Definitely
not play.
next time Stampede's on. Go ahead.
I did not play a lot of country, admittedly.
There you go.
Shania
Except
Twain.
for Make You Break Your Heart, obviously.
Yeah,
that's good, though.
Breaking Heart, Shania Twain. I touch on her because she was really big at that time. So.
Feel like a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter dances to that
Definitely,
song.
we need to have an entire segment of just bad songs that we know that you've had to run into the ground in your
Oasis.
days as a DJ. That would definitely be a great.
Wonderwall.
Oh God, yeah, I
Yeah.
could talk music for hours.
Like, yeah, I love music, man. I could too. I don't know. Sped's been pushing me to do another show. Maybe me and Stampede do a music show. Who knows?
There you go.
Music.
But that is the show for this week. This is where Sped and Stampede will both tell you where you can find them on the internet. As before we go to the big Mike final word, Stampede, let everybody know where they can find you, brother.
You can find me tomorrow on the Point Takens. Thursday night, generally in video form here, but bonus this week, you got me twice. Plus Thursday on the OVW Watch Along with Mob and
We're still working on the third one.
Whoever else, the mystery third, whoever may show up. I'm all over the Twitter timeline, so you can see me there. I do essentially match suggestions. Here's what I saw. Here's what I thought. Go watch it or don't.
Yeah, so we handcuff Stampede to under 5 minutes. Go to his Twitter, and it's like nonstop what you see on Stampede's World of Wrestling for a 5 minute. That's kind of like the preview for Stampede's Twitter. So you get tons more of that. So
yeah, they're just suggestions. It's like, here's what I seen. Here's what's good. If you want to check it out, go do that.
Yeah.
What's that handle?
What's your X handle?
Oh, Stampede 77ism.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that's the one without the end. The old one had the underscore in it, didn't it?
It did, yes. And then someone took
it. I couldn't remember which one had the underscore.
Hey, somebody's going around doing that again. So watch y'all's DM. Someone DM me trying to get me to click a link. I ain't falling for that shit.
I don't even care. Instead, if you send me a link, I don't normally click it. I don't.
I would send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, well, that's not much better, but
at least
either way, Sped, let them know they can find you, brother.
First off, I want to thank Lady Alpha all day, the bits, the subs, all that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. Love you. And I don't even know if you're in Ohio anymore. All right, but wherever you're at, be safe. You know, I'm not trying to get in your business. All right, I do try to stay out of everybody's business like that. So, listen, be safe. We love you. Thank you for being here every week and holding down the chats and making everybody feel welcome. Yeah. But yeah, tomorrow I'm hosting Point Taken. That guy right there looking like, didn't you win last week? No, you lost to he's protesting. I forgot about that. He's protesting that win. He's protesting Carlos's win. That's right. I forgot about that. He lost to a coin flip.
I lost to a quarter.
He lost to a coin flip. So he's protesting. This is gonna be a good episode. Come in tomorrow. He's gonna Nolan Ryan my ass. It's like Jesse Ventura versus Nolan Ryan. He's gonna head.
I lost to a 2-headed quarter. Fucking rigged, man.
It's rigged, man. Yeah, and another thing, Chris, brother from the Cheap Seats, Chris Branson. Listen, man, I hope you're doing all right. Everything's going well with you. We always got your six. You got a home, always here with us. Don't worry. Take your time. Get yourself right. We all know what you can do. You always have a home. Don't worry about that. All right, man, I got you. But yeah, what Stampede said, tune in Thursdays. Depending, it might be on Sped Rock Juice. I'm not 100% sure. And that chicken just jumped up on the thing. But yeah, no, y'all tune in every Thursday. Be sure to tune in Wednesday right here for the whole damn mess, because that is getting real. We hit 500 plus live views last week, so we're trying to get it more up. And the messy weather report is going to get better. So you guys tune in, and then there you go. Follow me. You see it right there, Sped Rock 4. Boom. Yo, yo, yo.
All right, and that brings us to the final word with Big Mike. And tonight's final word is something that Sped alluded to, as well as Stampede. It's community. We have tried our best to build the best damn wrestling community on the planet. No matter what you watch, no matter who you like, no matter who you cheer for, you're all welcome here. No matter if you have a podcast, no matter if you watch wrestling once a month, like Herb and Raj do, or if you've got a wrestling podcast like Kicking at It Too, or the Wrestling Divas podcast, or From the Cheap Seats, or name any of the various friends that we have in the wrestling space. We have tried to create a welcome platform for everyone in wrestling that loves wrestling like we do. Whether no matter what, and that will continue going forward. I want to say thank you to both Sped and Stampede for being huge parts of that. Obviously, Sped since day one, Stampede has kind of come along this ride with us and become a huge part of this show. So thank you to both of them, and thank you to every single one of you in the audience. Again, Sped mentioned Lady Alpha, who has been on a huge hype train kick, I guess is the best way to put it, with not just us, but every podcast that she is a fan of, and that she has tried to build the communities for all of those shows. So thank you, Lady Alpha, for that as well. That's also from Roll Tide Nation, Herb and Raj,
High Tide,
Sides, every other podcast that you have pubbed up, Kicking at It Too as well. You are a huge part of this community, whether you give yourself credit or not. Thank you, Lady Alpha, and everyone else in our audience, part of our family. I can't say thank you enough. And I am so happy and so proud of, more than anything else, more than the 85 episodes, more than anything, of having any crown, shield, belt, whatever. I am proud to say that we have built this, Sped and myself, and put together this group of people that love wrestling, no matter what the type, no matter where it's from, and that we can all come together as one community.